Gamers
Gamer
go.
time.
Gamers activate.
It's gamer time.
Gamer
man.
juice loaded.
It's
Get
gamer
ready
time.
to duel.
Get
Gamer
ready
gun
to battle. Get ready to battle, bitch.
Battle.
Talk about our problems, maybe.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's bring the party back together. Let's go ahead and start this shit.
Okay.
Let's start with, let's do a little rolly boy here. Let me see.
Oh, the pizza's here?
perfect.
Yeah, one sec.
Jesus fuck, dude.
While myself and the two brothers kicked back, relaxed, and unleashed a sneak attack on Jaquar, Felin Mountain hit the Thieves Guild and some thieves to gather information. Unsure what the next step is in our plan, or what will happen when we meet. As always, we're just going to have to roll with it. Yeet.
As you guys are heading back to the castle after your very fun tavern brawl, on your way back, you run into Tristan, actually. He is just heading out of the main gate as you guys are approaching it. The first thing you notice about him are a couple of black feathers here and there on his shirt. A little bit of dried blood as well across the shoulders, some on his cheek. He looks up at you guys, gives you guys sort of a nod, and he starts heading down towards town.
Wait. Okay.
Okay. You guys are okay?
Just gonna ignore him. Okay.
He gave us a nod and kept walking.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't give a shit.
know, but you guys do-
You're not gonna nod back.
What are you guys
fucking
doing?
animals?
It's
What
like
are
you've
you guys going to
learned
do?
nothing!
Whenever I stop talking, that means you guys now have control of your characters. Just do what you want from here. You can go into the
Question.
council,
Did he
do whatever.
down nod or did he up nod?
Yeah, this is
Down
important.
nod.
Oh.
Oh.
Up nod back. Up nod back. Ruin it.
I look at Mountain, look back at Tristan, and up nod.
Yeah.
I look up at both of them and just also nod.
Well, I mean, you're twice the same height as you, but
Wrong nod. Roll initiative.
all right. So, what are you guys gonna do from here?
Probably just head back to the barracks.
All right, Velrissa.
Same.
All right, so you guys just head back towards the barracks. Taxi, Sonnen, Br'aad. You guys are currently still in the back alley, and you had just finished dressing up Jaquar in a clown costume and putting clown makeup all over his face.
Yes.
I look over our creation. It's beautiful, really. I mean,
Are you sure this is gonna work?
Yes.
we've
And
always We've always had a clown in our party. It's just fact, okay?
I take out a little fucking red nose and boop it on him.
Literally
Where the
indistinguishable.
fuck do you keep a red nose?
I just have one in
And
my
why?
back pocket. I rolled it or something. Don't worry about it.
Okay. How are we gonna get him back in the castle?
I don't know. We'll just carry him. He looks
Wait,
pretty
wait,
drunk.
no, I don't
right?
know. I don't know. Do you think that? Oh God.
Let's not overthink
This
things
is-
here.
He's
fine,
even
it's
still
fine.
alive.
It's
What's the
Are
worst
we
thing
sure
that
we
can
didn't
happen?
kill
It's
him?
not like we've
Honestly,
done
what
anything wrong here.
what are they gonna do to us? They're gonna
Oh,
take our clown friend hostage or something? Okay.
Sylvan, I changed. I don't wanna. I'm gonna help. Can you help me carry him?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah. Just throw him over our shoulders.
Okay.
Exactly.
Kinda
Here's
pick 'em
here's
up.
the ploy. Here's the ploy. Our clown friend,
Got really
the secret sixth fool that you didn't know about.
What?
Our clown commander.
Well, he's a part of our team now.
This is how we pitch it.
Yeah,
this
no,
is how
this
we
is how we pitch it,
We
yeah.
walk in.
Oh.
We say, "I want to introduce you
Okay.
to Cornelius Clown."
Cornelius Clown. Okay, I'm writing this down.
Cornelius Clown. And then, this is him.
I've
and he
completely
had
dropped
quite
him
a
at this
fu-
point.
and he
I'm
had
just writing
quite
it down.
And he had quite a spill.
Okay, quite a spill.
And that's
Let's
the
hear your
plan.
Cornelius clown voice, just in case, Br'aad.
Why do you need my Cornelius clown voice?
Because this is important. What if they ask him? What if they think he's conscious? What
I
happens
am
then?
Cornelius clown.
No.
Perfect.
No,
Okay,
no,
we're ready.
no,
Let's go.
he's on-
I pick him up and I start carrying him towards the gates.
Wait, hold on, stop.
Where I'm
Stop,
going,
stop,
I'm leaving,
stop,
I'm going.
stop, wait,
Going.
wait, stop,
Come on, taxi.
stop, wait.
Selden
I
and I are
need to
dragging
give you
Cornelius
some-
clown.
I need to
It
get.
sounds like we're moving very fast.
I'll run next to him and help him carry. We're gonna take him to, I assume the back to the barracks is.
Yeah, back to the.
Yeah,
back
just
to
go
the bear.
straight
As
to the
casually
gates.
as we can. He's over the shoulder. He looks drunk, passed
Cornelius
out.
clown.
Cornelius clown. Or
Okay, 1 second here.
Guys, I'm not really good with this. I don't think I can talk well. When
just leave the talking to us, taxi.
Don't
it's okay.
worry, I've got
Oh.
this.
We've done this
All right.
before, I think.
I am very scared.
I really hope we have.
Oh God.
So, so you guys begin carrying him. You try to just sort of, well, okay. How are you guys carrying him first of all?
I
Like
think
is a very
he's,
important
our
part.
friend that passed out, so like we put
Yeah.
one of his arms.
Okay, so
like,
how are all
around-
3 of you carrying him like that?
so. Okay, so
No,
he's
only two
over.
of us.
Two of us, two of
He's
us.
over me and Silman's shoulder. He's over my left shoulder, and he's over Silman's right shoulder.
Okay, right, okay. And his feet are just kind of dragging across the ground.
What? I assume that he's
Yes.
dangling because we're standing.
I'm walking them.
He's over. He's
Uh,
he's over the shoulder. Is he really that tall?
Wait, can you mage hand make
If he's over your shoulder and then also over, I mean, Sonen's shoulder. Sonen, how tall are you? You're like 5'11".
5'11"?
Well, he's helping support,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, I take his legs and put them behind him like he's an airplane. Done.
Okay.
I don't have to worry about it.
You fucking start wagging his fucking elbows like he's a helicopter.
How good of a clown does he look?
Yeah, like how did we do?
Br'aad,
Oh no.
Yeah.
do a performance check.
All right.
Can I assist on
'Cause,
this
yeah.
since I help?
Let me know
Yeah, with
before.
advantage.
Okay,
With
cool.
advantage? Okay.
Yeah.
15, 11. So 15 plus 7 is a 22.
Nice.
22. It looks like a typical. Well, you wouldn't dress him like a clown. It's more like a jester.
No, he's a clown.
There are
He's got the big
be more of a
multicolor afro.
fucking big ass fucking rainbow afro. and shit.
Yeah.
No, but it'd be more of like a jester sort of outfit. It's still very similar, same sort of like clown sort of like face makeup, but just like the actual outfit itself is more like a jester with like the tri sort of fold on the hat with the little bells on the end.
Oh God.
The very over puffed collars and like the wrist parts and the pants are very just bell bottomed out.
Fuck
Okay.
yes.
And his face is
He looks
down.
hella ridiculous.
He's like hanging.
Yes, his face is lulled over.
Great.
He is completely out. So as you approach the castle, dragging him along, surprisingly, the guards at the gate, at first when they look, their eyes widen, an almost exclamation. Then they look to see that it's you guys carrying him, and they just completely ignore you afterwards. They kind of just realize
That's
they're
respectable.
like, they don't really care. They don't really give a shit. So you drag him past the guards over to the barracks. Mountain and Velrissa, as you guys are sitting in the barracks, the door opens.
Say hello to
And-
Cornelius Clown.
What the fuck is that?
I use Mage Hand to make him do a dance.
What?
I immediately stand up and start backing away.
Is Tristan in the barracks?
No, Tristan left.
No.
He's not there. He's not back.
I pick up Cornelius Clown and start running him at Mountain.
No, stay back.
yes.
And I start running. I just start running.
Okay. Hey, how's it going?
It's
my
time to
name
clown
Val?
around.
Stop this, it's not funny.
I have a place we can keep Jaqual until Tristan comes back.
Who's that?
What?
What do you mean,
Oh, I mean,
Jaquat?
sorry,
Did you
sorry,
go-
sorry.
Saxy,
Sorry.
we gotta go in deep here, man.
Sorry, I have a
Oh yeah, that's right, Velrissa.
I have a place where we
this-
can hide. Keep Cornelius Clown,
Yes.
Right, yeah.
and I'm
Guys.
gonna take him back to the shed behind the barracks.
What are you thinking, guys?
Why?
Oh yeah, this is Jack Wah, by the way.
I know, I already walked out.
can-
Was. We've
He was
changed his,
Jaguar.
we've changed his life.
Now he's Cornelius Clown. The jester.
How did you go about capturing him like that?
We beat the fuck out of him.
We clowned around.
Fell down.
Right.
I don't know.
That's great. Good job.
Yeah, no, we did great. How about you guys? What did you guys get up
I got
to?
hit in the head with a rock.
Okay, Taxi, I already know that.
I broke
Come
my
on.
legs.
Also, am
Thought about
I still covered in blood? I'd imagine.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
You
So,
got in both.
well,
You guys are quite a mess, you know?
we got into a fight down at the thieves' den.
Yeah, we.
Wait. You went into the thieves' den? Okay. I mean, I didn't say to do that, but whatever. I mean, did you at least figure something out? Like, I don't know, anything important?
I mean, yes and no. We were just supposed to find the blue orc. I interrogated some guy, maybe impaled him a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. He just told us to find the blue orc.
He told us that the blue orc would be at the
Blue.
thieves' den on the third day of the week, around midnight, if we ever wanted to
Okay.
find him.
Oh, and we also found old guy,
Yeah, he's there.
Oh,
He's there
just-
too.
wait, is he here?
kind of sitting there.
Is he?
Is he just in the corner?
Yeah, he's there.
Oh,
I mentioned
old
earlier.
guy.
I said Olgart's there. I said that earlier.
Oh, no, I missed
on my
that.
way on my way out, can I say, oh God, if you wouldn't mind helping me
With what?
securing this guy so that he can escape from the shed back here.
I suppose so. Why? He gets up, kind of roughs his, he like stretches his shoulders a bit and follows with you.
Yeah, keep that thing away from me.
You guys are welcome to
Are
come
you
help
sure?
as well.
I mean, it's your old pal Jacqua, you know.
I don't care who it
He's
is or what it is. It's got to go that way.
Okay. Fine.
I wanna help them decorate the shed so he can't tell where he is.
Interesting.
Decorate the shed with what?
What do we have?
Polka dots.
Let's use our bed sheets.
I have a
Cover the
hunting
place
trap.
with bed sheets.
I want to cover the place with bed sheets and draw on them like it's the inside of a tent, like he's been a clown this whole time.
Okay.
Well,
Draw on the sheets with what?
That's a
You got any Sharpies around this place?
wait, is
I,
the shed
I
I don't
reached-
know. I don't know. Here's my okay. Here's my line of logic. Let's talk about it in character. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
If he knows where he is, what would stop him from just screaming?
I mean, he'll probably scream anyway. Let's be honest.
well, I have
what
a,
if we just tell him not to?
I have I just,
think that's how
I
it
don't
works.
even know if the shed is unlocked yet, and I'll go to open the shed.
No, the shed is locked.
Yep, that's what I was
kick-
thinking.
I kick the.
No.
No, Brad, please.
Br'aad, yes. I kick the door.
I jump on
Right,
his
sure.
foot.
If you want to try to stop him, then
I want to try to jump in front of the kick.
yeah,
It's-
you both have to roll initiative.
Okay.
I got a natural one, baby.
I got a 8 plus 3, so 11.
Yeah, just go make a strength check.
All
You
right.
guys are buffoons.
8.
We haven't even done anything yet.
What was it?
Just an 8.
Yeah, you don't break the door. You kick it. It gives way. It's like you feel the wood sort of creak and bend, and you put a little splinter where your foot hits, but the door itself doesn't come off the hinges.
Second
It buzzes
try is
away.
the charm.
At
You
this
try
point-
again, same thing. Kick it. Bit more splinters off, but nothing else happens.
Okay,
I
guys.
kick the lock.
So,
Doesn't.
you keep
Kick the lock.
keep working on that lock over there, Br'aad.
Will do.
I was thinking we find a place, we tie him up, we trap the area so that way if he moves at all, instant death. Okay. Listen,
What the
Jesus
fuck?
Christ.
I have a hunting
Jesus.
trap.
Taxi.
I'm
Do we tell him about it or does he just die?
well, it's
Is
gonna
this
be
Are we
obvious.
doing
I was thinking.
jigsaw shit?
No, I
Is
was
this
thinking.
jigsaw shit? Okay.
So we put him in a chair in the shed.
Yeah. Wait.
Okay. We have the hunting trap under his feet, and I rig it in a way that if he moves up instead of onto the pressure plate, it closes, and poof goes his legs.
Jesus fuck.
But that's
That
just
seems
just
a
a
bit
cautionary
harsh.
measure. I'm not. It's just an idea. Maybe it's a bit far. Is
It's
it too
really
much?
Fucked up,
Is
Taxi.
it too much?
I don't know about that one, Taxi.
just-
it seems,
we
it seems
really-
a little
I'm
bit
gonna-
harsh.
Listen, we need to secure him before he wakes up.
I'm gonna unlock the door.
I say we play sick games with him. Like, we
Alright.
put a key on the other side of the room and we fill the room with, like, just
Barbed wire.
ball bearings and shit. Yeah, and then it's not the right key.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, do I roll for it?
Yeah, you make your thief tool check.
We just need to find
That's
a
a-
way to seduce.
15 plus. I don't know what it's plus. Is it just?
It'd be
Dex.
with thieves tools. I do believe it's your dexterity, and I think you're proficient, so another +2.
Yeah,
Let me check real quick.
So that's plus 5.
Yeah, no, that's
Wait,
right.
no.
Let me
that's
double
plus
check
five,
just to
I'm
make
dumb.
sure.
Plus
Thieves
6.
tool. You decide your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with him. If not, you just roll.
Okay, 17.
So, 17. Okay. I do believe. Let me. Fucking. These tools are really confusing. I'm sorry. Give me a second.
We just need to find a way to subdue him before Tristan gets back. And then he'll interrogate him. And then Mountain, he's all yours.
He seems pretty subdued right now.
I mean,
He can
have
wake
him.
up
I don't
any
really
moment.
want to get close.
Is Mountain afraid of clowns?
What? No, I'm not afraid of anything.
Mountain, you don't feel any sort of vengeful way towards Shaquall?
I mean, I do, but you know,
Is it the
Let's-
way he's
we can
dressed
let
and I get a
somebody
little
else handle
closer
it.
to him?
no, it's nothing to do with that. It's just,
Hmm.
I have a bellyache.
Insight check.
Insight check with advantage because I'm
I squeeze
assisting.
Cornelius's clown nose and it squeaks.
Stop.
Hey, Mountain,
Yes.
are you fearful of this clown?
I'm not fearful of anything,
Okay,
Tex.
It is. Oh yeah, it is a dex check with efficiency.
I just
Okay,
prefer not to
Yeah,
get
I was right the first time.
close to that
21, yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you pick it with ease.
Hmm.
It's a very simple lock.
Maybe we have more in common than you thought.
Hey guys, doors open.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, what's in the shed actually?
In the shed there are some simple tools like there's pitchforks, hoeing shovels, regular shovels. There are trowels, lots of some very simple like farming or gardening tools.
Guys, should we put him in here or just tie him up in the barracks?
Let's put him in here.
Let's
Definitely
put him
in
in
here.
here.
It's the
Can someone drag in
best
a
idea.
chair?
I'll go. I'll get a chair.
Thank
Oh,
you, Mountain.
please.
No, Mountain, you stay here.
No.
I'll go get
I
a
insist.
chair.
I insist. I'll go get the chair. I leave
He is-
immediately, very fast, and go get the chair.
He is still hogtied, so I guess if he does wake up, he won't have an easy time getting free. And we did steal his weapons. Actually, Silnan, will you mind holding this rapier? I don't actually need it.
Okay.
In the moment, I was just kind of scared he might have like a bonus attack under his belt, you know?
A hidden blade.
A bonus attack under his belt. I mean, okay. I know exactly how to trap this place anyway.
Oh, you have an idea?
Yes, what we do is we take a hoe, we put it on the ground in front of the chair, so he steps on it and hits him in the face.
It's brilliant.
Okay.
It
Okay.
cannot fail.
And then right outside...
Literally impossible.
No, wait, what if he steps on the hoe, hits him in the face, he'll back up where he can't even walk, he's hogtied, hold on.
Is
At
this
this
is
point,
this
you
another?
guys hear from behind you a very loud somebody clearing their throat.
I turn around.
Yeah, I turn around to see
who
you.
it is.
There's a guard standing there,
Oh, hey, how's
staring
it
at you
going?
guys in absolute bafflement.
Excuse
Hey,
me,
what's
could
up?
you help us with our friend
You
Cornelius
recognize
here?
him as the guard that recently got promoted that you guys were very friendly with.
Oh hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
How are you
What
doing?
about-
what's your name? Hi, my
More
name's
importantly, who's that?
Cornelius.
He's our
Cornelius the
friend
clown.
Cornelius Clown. You haven't heard of him?
He's a new part of our
He's
team.
famous around these parts. Yeah. He had a really rough night. He's really drunk right now.
I've seen him before.
He's also
Right.
really into bondage.
He's-
It's a sex thing.
He's
okay,
also
before you
definitely a
ask.
clown.
He's a great friend of ours.
I feel like we're saying too much at once here. Let's just-
What do you mean?
Well, you just can't
No,
say
don't worry
enough.
about it.
You can't say enough about
Yeah,
our buddy
he
He
Cornelius.
had a very fun night out. And we are helping him back to his home, the shed over here.
And we're
the
yep.
shed.
You're putting him in our shed
No, this is just
Yes.
where he lives.
because he's intoxicated. You're putting a drunk man in a place with gardening tools.
Listen,
Listen, man, listen. He's a very
Yes.
violent drunk.
he's very
That's why
dangerous.
he's, that's why he has.
So you put him in a place with sharp tools.
Yes.
Yeah.
We would
I
just-
He just
mean,
needs to. He just needs to get that anger out.
We were just about to take all of them out, of course. Duh.
Of course. I'll just pile them up outside over here, okay? Everything okay? Yeah. We got the green to go.
I'm notifying the king about this.
Taxi's foot is shaking.
Oh, the king doesn't need to know.
He just turns around and he starts walking away.
No, hang on.
Quick. We need to get rid of Cornelius and act like he never was here.
Does he say he was informing the king?
Mm-hmm.
That's no.
Good.
It's probably bad.
That's probably bad. Hey, listen, excuse me. The king.
keep
The
walking.
king already know. No, come back. come back.
He's just walking. He's trying to ignore the fact you're following.
Nope, I follow him.
In
real
fact,
hard.
his pace quickens slightly as he starts shuffling faster.
Wait. Is there two things? Like a saw, like a little wood saw, and a ladder?
There's a ladder, but there's no wood saw. It's gardening tools.
Okay. Dang. Is there anything that could be able to cut through wood?
There's a small hatchet, but it depends on how thick the wood is.
Is the roof?
It's pretty old and rusty.
Is the roof of our barracks triangular shaped?
Yes.
Like, would I be able
Yes.
to cut a hole in the
There is
second?
an attic.
Okay, so I would be able to cut into the attic and throw him up there if I wanted to.
There's an entryway into the attic.
Wait, there's actually an attic?
Yes.
I swear we've asked this question before, and you're like, there's nothing. Fuck, guys, why don't we just throw him in the attic that apparently exists?
I'm pretty
now?
sure there's an attic. Let me double check. I want to say there's an attic.
You said there was an attic. I went up there and looked. You said there was nothing in there.
I could have sworn that there wasn't, because I don't remember anybody going up and looking. I remember actually specifically looking for it and being told there was nothing.
I want to say, okay, let me look. Let me double check. Hold on. I got a map. There is no attic. Condi was right. There is no attic.
There was
but
for a
is
brief
space
second,
above the second floor.
and then it disappeared.
There is space. There is space above the second floor, so there is some sort of open, empty area up there because it is a triangular roof.
Fellas,
But there is no entryway or anything like that to an attic.
let's make an attic and throw him up there so we don't get in shit with the king. That sounds like a great idea. Yeah.
Okay.
Good job, me.
Good job, Silman. Good idea.
Can somebody else hold him? I don't want to be seen with him anymore.
take
Can you
Cornelius.
carry a ladder?
How heavy is the ladder?
I don't know how heavy his ladder.
I can carry it. Don't worry. I can carry a ladder. Sure.
Well, holding something in your hands doesn't count for your encumberment. That's lifting. That's where you're lifting weight.
Of course, I can carry a ladder. Who couldn't carry a ladder?
So your lifting weight's like 210 pounds, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you can lift a ladder.
Only a weakling couldn't carry a ladder. Sorry, that's kind of mean. Someone
Only
please
a
take him.
weakling wouldn't be able to carry this 211-pound ladder.
Somebody take Jaqual from me, please.
Who's that?
I
take
turn
Cornelius.
I turn my head the other way.
Okay, is there...
I turned Cornelius's head the other way.
Hey, Mountain! Mountain! I'm screaming at him from outside. Does he hear?
Mountain, do you hear them?
Yes, but no.
So there's no response from Mountain as you yell for him.
I run into the barracks. Mountain!
Not here.
No, do you have an axe?
A what?
An axe!
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't happen to have one of those on me at the moment. Sorry, can't help you. Bye.
God, no use that, man.
I'm going to take Jaqual away from the shed and upstairs into the planning room
I have him.
of
I have
the barracks.
Cornelius.
You took him from me? You just said you faced him the other way.
No, I took Cornelius from you.
Okay. I'll grab a ladder and head upstairs.
Okay, I fall behind. I pull a crowbar out of my backpack. I'm gonna pry this shit open. I hope.
Where in the second floor are you trying to pry open the top?
I would like to look around and see like some good places, like maybe above the bar and see what's up there, you know, somewhere where it could be kind of unnoticeable.
Above the bar, as you get to it, it's just, at this point, there's no support beams on this corner. The way the support beams go, they just go, there's 2 of them across, by like the center middle, and then they meet with 2 more, sort of, what I'm looking for, parallel, right around the center of the second floor. So in the corners, there is no support, there's just wooden planks.
Okay.
So where the bar center bar is cornered, when you go up there to check it, it's just straight wooden planks.
Okay, let's go for the bar, above the bar. I feel like that's a nice place to do it.
Alright.
Hey,
So you take
Taxi,
your crowbar.
Yeah.
So Taxi already put the ladder down. So he said basically he's not spotting it, right? Is that what you said?
I'll put the ladder near where he wants to do it, and then I'm just gonna back away and look.
Okay. Sonnen, you get on top of the ladder. You put the crowbar up to one of the wooden planks. I guess make a strength check.
Okay. That is a 11.
11? Yeah, you pry and pry, but it doesn't budge.
Fuck.
I'm pretty strong, Silman. Would you like me to try?
No, let's just get Mountain up here. Hey, Mountain!
Yes?
He might.
Come deal with your fear of clowns for a second and pry the roof open.
I walk Cornelius into the house, so he has to run upstairs.
Hey, stop.
He's coming.
Br'aad?
Mountain just
Mountain,
Br'aad,
he's coming. Mountain,
Br'aad, stop.
Mountain, he's coming.
I'm
There's only one way
very
out. And it's up.
serious.
You gotta
I
go.
am
You
extremely
gotta go.
serious.
Well,
Please stop.
Well, okay, well, Taxi, while Mountain's being a pussy, you can give it a shot.
Ooh.
Shut up, Silman. This is not time for
below.
games. And I just keep backing away.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. I'll try and pry one of the things open.
Can I use enhance ability on Taxi to give him advantage on strength checks?
Go for it. Go ahead and make a strength check then, Taxi.
Okay. Oh, when you do advantage, do you like us to do it 1 roll at a time, or can I use 2 dice?
You can use 2 dice for advantage.
Okay.
Wait, Vel, you could have done that.
All right, that is 13.
13? Mm-mm. Does not budge.
Damn.
I mean, it's a very recently built house, and the foundation, and everything is still very well put together. It hasn't decayed or
My first
anything at all. So it's a very
Could I reasonably kick it, maybe?
on top of the ladder.
So he gets on the ladder, lays on his back, and just goes trying to fucking kick the ceiling.
Yeah,
like
fucking hell yeah.
bicycle kicking it.
Jesus Christ. Mountain, I'll buy you a Snockers if you get up here.
Last time you said that, I regretted it greatly.
Yeah, but I mean, the clown isn't up
Okay,
here. So, I mean,
okay.
let's-
You know what? If you keep that thing away from me, I will do it.
Cornelius
Okay.
comes.
My first roll was a 0.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Thank you,
Okay.
Vel.
Just move him that way. I will go.
I walk Cornelius
Br'aad.
away.
All right, I'm
Okay.
gonna go ahead and walk over and climb up the ladder, but keeping my eyes directly on that fucking clown.
I'll go.
Like really
I take my
wide-eyed.
mouth, I take my hand and I open his mouth.
I'll go stand near the entrance to our barracks and just kind of
Okay, hand me the
stand by
crowbar.
the door.
I throw him up the crowbar.
All right.
I also give him enhance ability for strength advantage.
All right.
We're gonna get this one day.
So just make a strength check.
All right. With advantage.
18.
18 naked cowpoke.
God damn it, bro.
Alright, so, with the crowbar in hand, you grab a hold of it, you put it underneath one of the planks, and you push with all your force, and you bend the plank down enough where you get view to what is above it, and the entire open area above is full of hay. And a bit of hay starts to actually fall through the crack you've just created.
Oh, motherfucker.
I don't think this is gonna work.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, why not?
There's a lot of hay
I'm
up
sure-
here.
I mean, maybe the hay can act as like some sort of soundproof device.
I mean, no, but
No, nobody will hear his screams.
We could just put him in one of these beds, put a cover over him.
What if he wakes
I
up?
like that
Let's-
idea.
let's-
Cover him up.
Let's gag him. Gag him.
I'm
Let's
pretty
do it.
sure I gagged him when I hogtied him with the rope.
Did you?
Yeah,
I just opened
used
his mouth, so I guess.
so
not.
like
Yeah, no, his mouth is open. So.
wait, when is his mouth open?
I opened his mouth to scare Mountain.
So the rope goes around like his mouth, and then around his legs a few times, and then
Whatever
under
you're into.
his legs, and then his arms are also back there with his legs.
You don't need to explain. It's okay.
So, but the rope is also used.
Kind of
like,
weird how detailed
When-
he's going on this.
When
Sorry,
did you
guys.
hog tie him?
I rolled a
This hog tie was like last session, wasn't it?
yeah, I rolled a survival check, and it was like a 17 or
Yeah.
something.
So if he was hog tied with his arms around his back like that, how did you drape him over both your guys' arms and bring him in like he was drunk?
Oh yeah.
You would have had to have untied him to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's not tied up anymore then.
Time
I
out,
guess,
team.
I
What's
guess
the, what's the plan here?
Well, first I'll
plan
go
is
re-tie
we
him
just
up.
put him somewhere far away. That's the plan. Thank you very much.
We need to keep an eye on him, Mountain, until Tristan gets back.
Should it be? I feel like we're in more danger here.
Do we want to like sneak him into the dungeon? Like, could we do that?
We could always bring him back
Well,
to the
it doesn't
factory.
have to be up. It doesn't have to be in these like royal grounds, does it? Can't we just find like an abandoned building?
We could go
We
back
always
to
bring
the
him back
factory, yeah.
What do you guys
Back to
even
the rat-
plan to do with him
Rat
anyway?
factory?
I
Right.
need to interrogate him, man. It's Jaquan.
But somehow we'd have to let Tristan know we were going back to the factory. Unless he already knew that, because he's so
Always 3 steps ahead.
Maybe he is
Okay,
always
taxi.
We should take him back to the factory. Someone's right.
Wait, what? But Tristan doesn't even know of the factory's existence.
We're doing it, come
so,
on.
I mean, how would...
Hold on. Just
All right.
if we're going to keep him somewhere, let's at least keep him here. I understand this is
I
Jaquan. We
agree.
need information from him. Let's just stash him behind the bar up there where he's far away from my bed, and we'll be good. We don't need to go
Okay.
back to the factory.
Okay.
That's a
unnecessary.
far
with that.
walk.
Okay, well I need
At
to
this
read.
point,
I need to-
Olgar pipes up. Are your lads forgetting about something?
No.
Maybe.
Probably.
It's quite possible.
Good chance.
That guard went to go alert like a king.
Right, we really
About
need
what
to get
you're
out
doing.
of here.
What if we put that cloak that changes colors or changes kind of cloak on him and make it the color of the floor so it just looks like the floor has a big lump on it?
Guys,
Is Mountain
what if we
genius?
hide him in his own house? It's genius.
But
Nobody
he's a
would ever
clown.
know.
That's
This
very
is
simple.
all so dumb.
Okay, well, let's figure something out because I'm sure the king's gonna come soon.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like he moves very fast.
Sewers.
Okay,
sewers,
you're right.
Sewers.
The king's gods are coming soon. Sewers are kind of a weird place. A lot of thieves down there. That's
I'm gonna poke my head out the door. Is anyone coming?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
The entirety of the royal guard is at her doorstep.
Perception 17 plus 4. 21?
21. So, as you peek through and look around where the actual road elbows around the castle, you don't see anybody coming down. But as you listen in, you hear the sounds of lots of heavy metal boots.
Oh no,
Guys,
What's the closest? Oh,
we are in
what's
trouble.
up? Why is
Very
that?
much trouble. With my I can, yeah, there are guys coming.
How many?
And lots of them.
Clown
Nobody
Taco,
panic.
look, get the ladder.
Nobody panic!
Okay, wait.
Nobody
What if we cause a distraction?
starts running
What
around
if we cause a
the circle.
distraction to distract them from the fact that there is a thing in our barracks?
Taxi starts pacing by the door.
Wait, what were you saying wrong?
As I said, Hiltree starts screaming and running around in a circle.
I am doing it right with Hiltree.
Okay, listen, you guys.
Sylvan sits down at the bar and grabs a drink.
Okay.
Not now,
no,
Sylvan!
we can do this. We can do this. I cast disguise self and become Cornelius Clown.
Holy shit, Br'aad, you're so
stop.
smart! No, this is
No,
good. Let's
no,
hide the
it's
clown.
not
Let's hide
good.
the clown.
Br'aad
Hide
is
the
dead.
clown.
Long live
Okay,
Cornelius. And I run outside.
I grab the clown and I just like throw him behind the bar. I don't know.
I go over to my bed. And put the
You
sheets over my head.
throw the tied up Jaquan behind the bar with a sickening thud as he hits the ground.
Okay. What's the closest thing I can climb up on and have an escape? Is there like a castle wall that I could climb up on?
You did run out,
Castle
right?
wall, but it would not be easy to scale.
What's the closest way out of the castle?
The main entrance.
Oh.
There is a wall surrounding the entire place. You could try to, but it would not be easy to scale this wall.
You're not in the barracks anymore, right?
No, he ran out. He ran outside.
Distract them.
Can I combine my crowbar and my rope to make a makeshift grappling hook?
I'm gonna say make a. So let's make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Make a sleight of hand check first.
This ain't it, Chief.
17 plus 3, 20.
20. You very quickly pull up the rope and the crowbar and you begin tying it. Make a survival check.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, yikes, right.
12 minus 3. 9?
Alright, so you wrap the rope around the bottom, tie it with a knot, and now you have it in your hand. You go to throw it up the wall, correct? You're trying to throw it around over the wall right now? Okay, so go ahead and just roll an attack.
Okay.
Just roll a d20, and I'm gonna say add... nothing to it, just a d20.
10.
Oh my god.
10. You throw it. It makes it up all the way,
Okay.
and then falls right back down and hits the ground because it finds no leverage from the way you throw it.
Second tries the charm.
As you pull to get ready to throw it again, you look back and you start to see, you count about 9 or 10 heads of guards coming around the corner, and they're now in your vision. They're still fairly far away, but they're now turning the corner.
Can I check
You
what...
go to throw-
do any of them have ranged weapons?
No.
Okay.
Not from what you can see,
We're good,
especially from
we're
the,
good, we're
they're
good.
very far away. You can just see their bodies coming
Okay,
into
great.
view. You
I'm
go to throw it
going.
again, making another d20 roll.
Okay. 11.
Same thing. It throws up, comes right back down. You find no leverage on the top of the wall
Alright,
with it.
fuck this grappling hook. Cornelius gotta go. He's scaling. I'm just going straight up.
You're trying to climb the wall.
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check.
Alright. 18 plus 5. Help. 23.
23. You
Yeah.
begin to scale that wall with the quickness. Your feet are finding
The
leverage
fast.
in the shifted sort of the broken cobblestone. You're finding very small footholds, and you're sort of kicking yourself up and grabbing more pieces as you're climbing up. It takes you probably about 35 seconds to actually make it all the way up the wall, but you make it to the top. At this point, all the guards have their eyes on you. And at this point, most of them have now broken into a sprint, and they're running towards your direction.
I'm still Cornelius, just so we're clear.
Yeah, I know, you're Cornelius.
Okay, I'm at the top of the wall. What's the softest thing I could dive into?
On this side?
On the other side, like the side opposite to the guards.
I mean, I know what you mean. Let
Yeah.
me look. Map. Hold on.
I'm the map. I'm the map. The map. I'm the map.
Just absolute chaos back in the barracks.
Everybody's panicking.
I'm still hiding under my bed sheets.
As you look, this part of the wall is actually outside of the city limits. You can see the city in the distance to your right, but directly below you, there's a sheer cliff fall, and you see lots and lots of tops of heads of trees very far below.
How far below?
You would guesstimate probably the nearest top of a tree is about 60 feet away from you, 60 to 70
Oh my god.
So it's a
Absolute
big
death.
drop.
It's a big drop. There's a valley right here.
How high is the castle wall in compare? Like, how high did he climb?
He climbed up about. This is math time, boys. Give me a sec here.
I'm gonna be honest. If Br'aad somehow dies here, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take it seriously.
I already have a really good. I have a fantastic plan that may not be able to be executed, and that's what kills me.
I'm gonna run up to Vel. How do you stay calm?
The wall's about 80 feet high.
Am I 80 feet high right now?
Oh my god, that's so far.
Right now, I'm
Condi
sitting.
DM'd me and asked, and told me that I should ask how high I am. But if Br'aad is doing this plan, he's probably high as hell. Let's be honest.
The wall's roughly about 80 feet up from the ground level of inside the castle grounds.
I scaled
It's a
that
very
whole, I
huge
scaled the whole
fucking
thing.
In about 30 seconds, yes.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Look at me go. Okay.
I suppose anybody has feather fall.
Cornelius is gonna begin. I start running along the length of the wall, looking for anything soft to dive into on the other side.
Anything soft? Brother, it's 80 feet. It doesn't matter if you hit a fucking pillow.
I'm so fucked.
I don't know. I thought you were just gonna be like, "Hey, it's me, Cornelius Clown," but you started climbing a wall.
Yeah, no, there was a plan. I didn't know it was 80 feet.
Yeah, these walls are humongous. Like, it's seriously like. I said it before when you guys first saw the castle that it seems almost oversized and like glistening almost. Like it's really just more of a like showboating thing than anything else. There's no reason for a wall to be that high, but they wanted to show that they could do it. The wall's fucking huge. So you run across the length of the top, moving through the torrents. You probably don't see anything soft to land on. You just see lots of trees, the sheer rock face. As you move around to the backside, actually you couldn't. I mean, so you run across the wall. If you're trying to go around to the other side to like look there is a building in between this wall and then the back wall with a door that's locked.
I'm lost as to how that would look.
So you're running across. So you're on the sidewall, right? And running across this entire part of the side wall, it just follows this valley. And to get to the back wall, there's a small building on the very corner of the wall that just has a single wooden door.
Okay, gotcha.
Like right where the back wall and the side wall meet, where there's the corner, there's just a small building there with a wooden door. You could probably try to just climb and jump around it, or you try to go through the door. I mean, that's your choice.
I go around it. Just kidding,
Okay,
I kick the door.
Okay, kick the door, strength check.
6.
Oh my god.
You kick the door, and there is a lot of resistance, and it almost kicks you back. As you hit it, it just stays in its place, and you can almost feel like a shockwave go up your leg. Are the guards
still following me?
As you turn around, and you look all the way across the very end of this wall, you see the door in the other building open up.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
Episode 16, Br'aad gets arrested.
I go, here's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
Would they be able to reasonably hear me from where they are?
No. I mean, if you yell, they could probably hear you yelling, but it'd be hard to make it out. They're very far away.
Okay.
This is the entire spread of the side wall.
Right. Then I keep following the side wall. I go around the pillar, and I keep following it.
So you're gonna try to go around the door and like jump to the other wall? What you're saying?
Yeah.
He's gonna.
Okay, acrobatics check.
Okay.
Out of morbid curiosity, can I check if fucking Jacqua is still breathing? Because the way you described the thump on the floor, I'm pretty sure that hurt him.
He's in a he's conscious now.
Oh, okay.
He is breathing, but the single shock of pain actually brought him back to consciousness.
Nice.
He is gagged though still from Taxi's rope.
18 plus 5.
Yeah, you're good. You managed to scale around and get to the back wall. As you run to the other side of the back wall to look down, this part doesn't follow any sort of valley, so the drop itself is actually it's still a very so there's no trees on this side, so the drop's actually even further to the nearest surface. It's not 60 feet, it's a lot further. But you do see, let me think here on this side. You see to your left as you follow it about midway, of the back wall, there is a river that might be within jumping distance. But
How
it's
much?
very,
How long is might?
it would be a risk, and the fall from there is well over 80 feet down to that river.
What the fuck is the plan here, man?
Yeah, I don't know why you climbed. Br'aad's literally going to die.
I have a plan. I don't want to say it. Okay.
This castle literally sits at the very edge of the city limits on this side. So there's nothing anywhere nearby that even screams like residential or soft. It's just woodland.
The river might. How deep does the river look?
You cannot tell from this high up.
So, guys. Keep running along the wall.
Honestly, just climb down. It's
I
great.
can't.
Why not?
I'm committed.
Oh my god. You're committed to fucking dying.
Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
So guys, we did it. Br'aad died.
So you continue running down this side of the wall. At this point, you look to the other side wall, the one that you didn't come from, that you can see in the distance, and you see more guards on that one as well, as they're almost basically just pincer style coming across the side walls to this wall where you're currently running across. The other thing on the wall you find that you run across is there are barrels occasionally here and there, and some crates.
Like on the wall or like at the bottom of the wall?
Yeah, on the wall with you. There are like occasionally just barrels and crates sitting around. And also some of the barrels are open and they're just full of arrows. You keep running, I assume, or are you doing anything else? He's gonna keep running.
I'm just trying to think if. No, that's dumb. I thought for a second if I got in a barrel and then jumped off, it would lessen the impact, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Indiana Jones.
And here comes that wisdom of 5. As you look down both ways, once again, the right drops nothing. Dropping out of the castle walls. Into the castle walls on this side, you're actually near the back of the castle, and you just see a lot of concrete flooring with some back door entryways to the castle, and you see a couple servants here. They're coming through. They have like wheelbarrows of like different like flowers, different like trade stuff in between.
How far down is that?
Stock.
How far down is that?
That 80 feet.
God fucking damn it. Okay,
You really didn't think this through.
No, I did. I just didn't. You know what I mean?
I think your best bet is to just get fucking caught.
No. How many servants are there? How much of a bustling scene is it?
If you look down there with the servants, the ones that are just moving inventory to like, most of it seems like flour, like cooking stuff, like just giant bags of flour, sugar, stuff like that.
Oh shit, this is perfect.
You count about 4 servants that are like within your vision, this high up.
Okay. Is there like a giant? Is there like a pile of the goods they're moving, like a pile of flour?
The flour is coming from inside of a building, in the back, like a small storage shed. The only flour that's visible to you is the wheelbarrow he has in his hands. It's full of flour.
It's just a wheelbarrow. Like.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I start climbing down.
I want to just give you a representation of standard climbing. Since you've already done the acrobatics check, so I'm not gonna make you try it again. You can scale the wall, but since you have a movement speed of 30, you climb about 15 feet every 3 seconds.
Okay.
So you can make it down pretty decently far with that.
So I'm gonna start climbing down towards the servants, being careful not to be noticed by them moving the flour.
Make a stealth check.
Okay. That's not bad. 12 plus 5, 17.
17? Okay.
I'm gonna say when I'm 20 feet away. What's like reasonable distance for a D&D character to fall?
10 feet.
10 feet? When I'm 10 feet away, I shout back up at the guards.
10 feet away from jumping down?
No, I'm climbing until I'm a reasonable distance where I could fall without fucking killing myself.
Well, without killing yourself, you can do it from higher than that. But if you don't want to take damage, it'd be about 10 feet. But 10 feet down from the wall, that's not very high up. That's like...
Hit me up with that 20. I say, I am a clown, so don't make a fuss. I know how to juggle, so juggle these nuts. And then I cast Eldritch Blast on a bag of flour to make it explode and jump into the cloud of flour.
Okay. There's a lot going on here. Let's go ahead. Let's have you first make a spell attack with Eldritch Blast to see if you hit the flower.
I think I add 6 to this. Is that right?
Eldritch Blast, 7 is your to hit.
Okay, so that's a 19 total.
19. Yeah, you hit the flower and it explodes everywhere. Now make an acrobatics check for the jump.
Yep.
As you're going to be kicking off a wall.
Damn, that's not bad at all. That's a 17 again plus 5.
Okay. So you jump and you land on top of the wheelbarrow, and you just kind of like into the puff of flour. What now?
Disguise self as servant, pick up a bag of flour.
So you turn to servant, you grab the flour, and you start walking towards the kitchen, covered in it completely. You hear from the castle walls, you hear screaming, shouting, and you enter the back room. As you enter through the doorway, you are currently in
I just want to apologize.
I
really didn't mean to make it go like this.
Br'aad solo session.
You now are in the back area of the kitchen, the castle kitchen. There are lots of shelving here. There's some wine on the side, sort of stocked up in a rack. There's lots of sugars, flours, and vegetables sitting in open barrels. And lots of servers just moving back and forth, seemingly cooking a lot of meals for this king. And, I mean, everybody else in the castle, but for mostly you assume just the very, very hungry king.
Okay.
The floor in here also is dirt. There's no actual flooring in this part of the castle for some reason. It's just flat dirt.
Okay.
And most of the servants also are not wearing shoes.
Yeah, like barefoot, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I put the flour down wherever that goes. I have to use the bathroom, and I find, is there, I mean, they probably don't have it great. Is there like a porta potty?
There's no porta potty or anything, no. That you can see. Not, especially not around this area.
Can I just look around for like a room that I can step into?
Well, where you're in right now, there is just the way
first
back
of all,
out.
I want to get out of the kitchen, first of all.
Okay, well, you're just in the back room behind the kitchen right now, and from here, there's just the way back outside, and then the way into the kitchen.
Okay, I go into the kitchen.
All right, opening up into the kitchen. The kitchen's very large, and there are many servants in here, constantly cooking and working. It smells fantastic in here. You can smell just different, like smells of savory and sweet, kind of just wafting through the air from multiple meals being cooked at the same time. Several just rows of tables full of people like rolling dough, you know, just typical cooking things. You count probably about like 30 servants working all at once right now in here.
Wow. Okay, I walk past a few, give them some tips on the technique. Need that a little better, bud. Definitely want that a little thinner, stretch that out a little more, and I keep pushing my way.
As you're pushing through the servants, you know, like you're moving through, like, you know, like, hey, good job, you know, you're yelling what you want towards everybody as you pass through, kind of like squeezing through occasionally as people rush back and forth with prepared meals, or like rush into a different station inside the kitchen. You look over towards the larger door that leads out of the kitchen, and 5 guards burst through, all of them looking around frantically.
I take a spot next to a guard and start rolling my own dough. Or next to a cooker person.
Make a performance check.
Oh god, I'm gonna roll this real nice. 5! Oh wait, no, plus 7. So 11.
12?
12.
12. All right. We'll hold you on that a second. We're gonna move back to the rest of the party for now.
Thank God.
And we'll come back to you rolling your dough. So, moving over to the rest of you, all of you, I assume, are still in the barracks?
Still hiding under my sheets.
Wait, do we have like a personal bathroom?
No. There is an outhouse outside, though, near the actual guard barracks.
Okay, never mind then.
You guys hear the sound of lots of footfalls, screaming and yelling happening, and then next thing you know, 2 guards come through the front door of the barracks into there.
I'm gonna start snoring
with long swords in hand. Hilltree screams even louder.
I was gonna say, When Br'aad left, Taxi panicked wild shaped into a small cat.
What?
Okay, I'll allow that.
Why? Okay,
He's an orange tabby cat. Looks like Taxi, but a
hey
normal
guards,
cat.
how's it going? Yeah.
All of you, we are now down on the ground. On the ground. Pulls
Why?
out his
What
monster,
did we
starts
do?
pointing it back and forth to everybody.
But we're just doing nothing, you know?
On the ground now.
What do we do? I comply, I guess. 'Cause I look around and I want to see what everybody else is looking like. Like, what are they doing? What's Mountain,
Snoring?
Velrissa, and Old Guy doing?
Olgar is already going down into the ground. Hill Tree is still screaming.
Okay, what about Velrissa?
I get
Velrissa,
down on
what
the
you doing?
ground.
Okay.
My me as mini taxi cat. I'm going to hop up onto the bar. What's it called, where the bar is, like the little.
On the second floor? Up on top?
Yeah. Just gonna walk
Okay.
up there, meowing.
You're not envisioning the guards then at all.
No, I'm
If you're on the
just
second floor.
gonna ignore them and walk upstairs, and I'm gonna get onto the bar and kind of like just act like a cat, and then look over to see what Jaqua's doing.
Jaqua is ball gagged. You can hear as you go upstairs. You can hear the.
I'm gonna hop down and try and unlethally attack.
No, come out again.
Shove your cat body on his mouth.
just scratch his eye.
You're gonna boop him in the eye with a fucking as a cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay. I'll have to pull up a fucking
It is
I don't even know what cat
non-lethal,
stats are. Fuck. Okay, let's roll a hit. That's a natural. Wait, no, fuck. It's a 7. Okay, whatever. Plus 7. What I mean, 7 plus whatever. I don't know what it
Let me
is.
see here.
gotta look it up.
But it's plus 0
get
to
it.
hit, so just 7.
Okay.
So you just you swing with your claw, and when you go to rake, but you don't really seem to do any noticeable damage to him. You just kind of just at him.
I'll jump back up
He goes,
onto the bar.
Stops for a second, looks at you angrily, and then starts going as loud as possible.
Oh god.
Okay, well, everybody else is complying. I'm gonna start slowly getting down to the ground, but while I'm doing it, I would like to secretly take some lockpicks out of my thieves kit, put it somewhere on my body, maybe up my asshole. Discreetly.
Okay, hold on. Rewind.
Wait a second.
I want you to understand. Okay, Silnan, my man.
Yes.
It's one thing to discreetly take lockpicks out of your belt, but it's another thing to take them out, put them up your ass when you're wearing 3 fucking belts while you're going down on the ground.
I'm joking. I wasn't gonna put them at my ass.
So we're gonna put them.
I
in.
mean, I can't imagine being able to shove them up your ass while people are watching anyway.
I'm joking.
Discreetly.
I'm joking is a bitch move, dude. You just gotta do it.
No, I actually didn't expect that to work though. But I would like to try to hide them somewhere on my person, like maybe
Okay,
in
but
my
where,
mouth
though?
or something.
In your mouth. I would say
Yeah.
you could fit 1 in your mouth.
One in my mouth. Okay.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Let's see. That is a. What is my stats? Plus 8. 23.
23. You managed to sneakily put one like you kind of like tuck it into your cheek, and then you get down on the ground.
Okay.
At this point, 3 more guards also enter the room. One of them runs upstairs with a trident in hand, kind of checking for anybody upstairs. One of the other guards comes over and he begins putting cuffs, like these large shackles, on your guys' wrists. Does anybody not comply?
What is Mountain doing right now?
Yeah, I'm not awake. Like, I'm awake, but I'm not awake.
I mean-
Are you
Putting cuffs on
faking
my
being
sleeping
asleep?
Body? Yes.
Okay, performance check.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, natural 20. Let's do this.
Natural 20.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you look asleep. The guards come over to you, and one of them just slaps you really hard across the face.
What? Hello?
Behind your back, hands.
I have hands, yeah.
Behind the back.
Why?
Don't play games with me. Hands behind back. And
Just
he
listen
begins to
to him,
draw his
Mountain.
long sword.
Okay. Okay.
not-
I put my hands behind my back.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Well, this is not how I thought this would go.
Yeah, me neither.
I was
The
trying to
game
make
gets
them. I was trying to
arrested.
make them forget about the clown by making it look like he just jumped off a fucking roof.
I was hoping you'd distract them. I
Jared.
thought that was your plan.
That was part of my plan. I don't know why they still. Well, whatever. I guess.
I mean, I think if you talked to them, that would have been better.
I thought you were gonna act like the clown, like, no, it's okay. You're just clowning around.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought you were doing.
But it happened,
But
so it's
yeah,
okay.
that's smart.
All right,
If
so-
you climb a wall, like, that's stupid.
That 5 wisdom coming in.
Hey, Jared.
Do you comply, Mountain?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so shackles go on your wrists. Everybody's wrists shackled. The guard who runs upstairs, Taxi just look over and you see a guard with his Triton fully in hand come upstairs and begin looking around. And at this point, you can tell by the way his movement immediately darts. His neck just immediately snaps towards the bar. He can hear the muffled screaming coming from behind the bar.
Yeah, I was literally just about to say I want to jump onto his face and try and muffle it, but I'm still on top of the bar.
I'm gonna say, just for the hell of it, roll initiative. Just roll initiative.
What?
Just roll
Too late,
initiative.
Okay,
Do
it's
it.
okay. I got it. Okay, that's 13, because it'll be 11 plus 2.
You don't make it. You don't make it down to the mouth in time before the guard gets fully upstairs and hears it.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just be down there next to the dude. Meowing.
Okay, the guard comes up, looks over, sees Jaqua in a clown suit. It doesn't seem like he recognizes him as Jaqua, but he notices a man who's currently hogtied and screaming for help.
Oh, well, I'll jump back onto the bar and just kind of act like a cat.
He doesn't really seem to be paying any attention to you. You're just a cat. But he moves down. He pulls out a small dagger from his side pocket and begins ripping the hog tie apart.
My hard
At
work.
this point, the rest of you downstairs are being picked up by some of the guards and being led out of the building.
Oh, no.
Hiltree didn't comply, but couldn't really fight back against the guard and was easily shackled and picked up and put out the door. At this point, he rips the rope out of Jaqua's mouth. He goes, "Those savages!" And he gets picked up by the guard. The guard kind of puts one of his arms over and kind of helps him down the stairs.
Well, this went bad, didn't it, folks?
I'm gonna jump off the bar and go, like, to a bed, not towards them, but away, but just gonna watch them. To make sure I can
You
still
watch as your party and Jaqua are all led out of the building by guards. No idea at all where Br'aad could be at the moment.
What just happened?
Hello, gamers. Welcome to the mid-roll. This episode is sponsored by none other than
Patreon! If you haven't heard about our Patreon, it's patreon.com/justrowwithit. It goes to the podcast, the DM, mostly just the DM. He's enslaving us. He's taking our money and keeping it for himself. But really, we support him because we have to. Anyways, please, if you want to help us out, we have Patreon. It's called patreon.com/justrowwithit. And I'm going to shout out some of our patrons at the very end of the mid-roll. And if you want in that, go there and support the show. If you want, don't have to. Completely optional. Thank you for all the people that are doing it. Anyways, I'm going to try and keep this short because when I do mid-rolls, you already know, your boy Grizzly takes forever to do the mid-roll. Look at me going. I'm already doing fucking terrible at my job. Okay, stop. All right. I know I'm already out of order, but I just want to say thank you for, one, the iTunes reviews. It's been helping us a lot. And if you have some time, go to iTunes, leave us a star or 5, and then leave us a review. And maybe I'll read it and sing one of the reviews in the next time I do the mid-roll. You never know, I might do that. Also, thank you for all the fan art. We've gotten some banging fan art that I'm hopefully going to try and show on the YouTube version of the mid-roll. If not this episode, the next episode, and whenever we have enough fan art to do it in episodes in the future. So, there you go. Thank you for that. You can submit fan art through Twitter under the hashtag JRWI Show, or just tweet us at JRWI Show on Twitter. You can also submit fan art and magic items / suggestions in our Discord. We don't have our own custom link yet, but you can find our Discord on our Twitter, like on our YouTube. It's pretty much anywhere that you find Just Roll With It. You'll find a link to our Discord somewhere. We would love to have you there. It's a great place. We just recently had a very long discussion about the campaign and the podcast as a whole and how it's going. It was very lovely. I enjoy doing it a lot. So if you want in on one of those next time we do it, come on, join the Discord. I also talked about magic items and suggestions a second ago. We're still accepting those, and you can still email them if you don't want to join the Discord. The email is jrwishow@gmail.com. The last thing I want to mention before I get into shouting out some of our lovely patrons, within the month, we will be publishing an Instagram for Just Roll With It, a subreddit for Just Roll With It, and possibly like a Tumblr. Hopefully not, but you know, we're trying to get on other social medias, and if you want to share things to us through those social medias, just like everywhere else, just tweet, post a picture, or whatever using the hashtag JRWI Show. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support thus far. As always, I love this community. And just, man, really warms my heart. I would not trade this podcast and my friends for the world. This is quickly becoming like a second family to me. So, thank you guys so much for the support, really. So, let's get into the fucking Patreon. We're gonna go into a different order this time, because why fucking not? So, big ol' thank you to the following people. Kuro Kumagawa, Jacob Archer, Divinator, Ethan Taylor, Spencer Duchesne, Charash, Mick_Checks, Oathkeeper, Shay Payton, Freaky Dicky Beaky, Jane Newell, Joel Kyatt, Ronan Agnew, Ethor Haraldson, Avi, Jacob Hodgson, Claudia, Nicholas Singleton, and I believe that's it. Yeah, I believe that's it. If you didn't hear your name, it is because I fucked up. Thank you guys so much. Let us get back into the action.
Let's fucking do this, gamers. Back into the session.
All right, gamers.
Here's where the break ends. The break is ending. End of break.
Let's go. Game.
Game on, game. For whoever's rough cutting that way, you know.
Thank you so much. Everyone, please.
125, 45. Let's fucking. All right. So picking back up, let's move over. As you guys are being carried out. So Taxi, are you doing anything specific as you watch your party members all leave?
My head tilts as I see them walk out the door. And then I just sit there and watch them go, and I kind of meow.
I give the wait. Which one am I facing? Towards the door or backwards towards where Tax is?
Which way you're being pushed out, so you'd be facing towards the door.
Okay.
Like you guys are still walking, but they're behind you, like shoving you as you walk.
Okay, never mind.
Say, you know that little paw thing cats do when they're trying to catch something?
Mm-hmm.
Taxi starts doing that at the door.
Great. Such a good help.
And as you guys are being carried out, we will switch back over to Br'aad.
Hey, boys.
Your performance check was a
I think
12.
No. It was like an 11 or
507. It was 12.
It was 12.
Okay,
It was 12.
12,
Yeah. I was thinking about acrobatics for a second. It was a 12.
It was not a great one. It
Bat
was just
12.
a 1.
Oh, you're sitting there. You never rolled out dough before? So you're not doing it very well. As you start doing it, the guy next to you, he shoulder checks you for a second. He's like, "What are you doing?"
I'm a little out of practice. Can you show me how to do this?
He's like, no, like this. And he's like, from the center, out. There you go. Perfect circle. Perfect
there
circle.
it is.
You start doing it a little bit better, but you're still very shaky and not very good at it. The guards start walking through. They're like looking around you guys. They pass by you and don't really seem to take any notice of you as they're moving through the crowd of people. Well, the line of people, I should say.
I turn to the guy next to me. I say, yours could use a little work yourself there. What's that supposed to be?
He goes, "It's for pie crust. This is how you're supposed to do it."
Whatever.
Unlike that, and he points, he was like, "That's more like the shy I took last week."
Oh, well, I thought we were making those. My bad.
At this point, the guards are now on the opposite side of the room from the entrance, and they're kind of like looking through all the people.
All right. I say, well, you must have taken a pretty clean shite last week, because that looks good to me. And then I just walk away. Towards,
Where are you heading?
Towards the opposite way towards the door that the guards came through, because they're at the opposite end.
Out the door, right?
Yep.
So you move through, you head out the door. There are guards and panic everywhere. The kitchen here is directly behind the throne room, so you're in a very small hallway that branches out into the big throne room, and you can actually hear the king shouting to the guards, yelling, "Find them!" And you also hear like loud tearing. He's also ripping his what sounds like sort of meat as he's very angrily eating his stress away.
I told you we couldn't trust him.
Okay. Am I in eyesight of all these guards?
You see guards moving around occasionally. The guards seem to be frantically darting all over, checking.
Alright.
They're looking for Clown Man and Br'aad.
Right.
Wait, are they not looking for Taxi?
When no one's...
None of them have seemed to be mentioned. There seems to be no mention of Taxi yet, but you hear occasionally them yell Br'aad and Jester, but nothing about Taxi.
Okay. When no one's watching, I disguise self into a guard and join one of the groups running around.
How many spell slots is that now?
Disguise self is not a spell slot for me. That's why I'm just fucking throwing them out.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's right. It's not, is it?
That's why I'm
lucky
using
you,
the
dude.
fuck out of it.
Is
It's
your
the
mask of many
It's the
faces?
only spell I have for free, so it's the only one I use.
Is that the mask of many
Alright, so
faces?
Yep.
Oh, nice. That's fucking
I'm having
amazing.
fun with it.
Finally.
You turn to a guard and you join one of them. As you come up, one of the guards looks to you and he's like, "You seen him anywhere?"
The handsome one?
What?
Yes.
Disguise self doesn't disguise your voice, I think.
He has actor though, so I mean.
I'm not. No, I'm doing this voice right now. I don't have any reason. I don't assume this guard has fucking heard my voice.
What's your
And
spell
no-
save DC?
His is 15, I think.
Let me find it. I think it's 15. Why?
The guard
Yes.
looks at you for a second and he grabs on your arms and goes, "Hands behind your back!"
What the fuck?
And your disguise self dissipates.
Fucking alright. Well, I guess you got me.
Jesus Christ.
Or didn't, as I cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. Charm person. That's a wisdom saving throw, I do believe.
Yeah, he's probably gonna pass it, but let's try anyway.
Wait, what made his disguise self go away?
This man just decided to...
something. When he grabbed him, his spell was dissipated.
Oh, okay, but he still looks like a guard?
No, it actually like the spell got countered.
Wait, did he?
Essentially.
So he's a magic boy, apparently. Okay, sure, I guess.
No, you just said something incredibly suspicious.
No,
the
but
handsome one?
the spell wouldn't drop unless someone else cast.
No, the spell typically does not drop. Yes, but it did.
Well, okay.
I'm just, you don't know why, but it did.
All right. Yeah,
So,
you know what? I take back the charm
he
person.
did-
I'm just going for it. I'm just
He
getting
failed it
arrested.
though. He failed the wisdom save.
Oh.
Just do it, man. You already
He
said
got
All right,
an 8.
I'm in so deep right now. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh no.
we've known each other for a long time, right? We're buds.
His arm, he releases your arm and kind of looks at you very peculiar. By this point, all the other guards around you have now noticed, as your spell was countered, they all start running towards you, seeing Br'aad standing there.
Guys, I'm not Br'aad. I was just another guard practicing my spell, and then I turn back into a guard, and I say, "Can't my good friend here vouch for me on that?"
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure. 15. I don't know what. Plus
3.
3? 18.
18. You manage to dodge out of the way as a guard goes to shoulder check, tackle you into the ground. And the rest of them begin drawing their weapons and circling you.
No, I'm serious. I told you, I'm 100% full guard. Ask me anything a guard would know. This guy can vouch for me.
Yeah, God, yeah, right.
Yup, and you heard
He's
it there.
he's just very wide-eyed looking at you, like nodding. Not even looking at anybody else.
See? Look at everyone else too. Don't be weird about it, man. We're
And he
really
starts
good
looking
friends.
around, nodding very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Friends. Yeah,
Friends? Guard.
right, yeah.
That's right. So, there's nothing to see here. Let's go find that hooligan.
At this point, one of them pushes through the crowd. This man, not wearing a helmet, very fine. His armor has lots of designs across the sides of it, very well-trimmed gold plating. With his long sword in hand, points it towards you. Drop the act, Br'aad Vengalore. Come with us now, or you will die where you stand.
Well, okay, yeah. Surprise, bet you didn't think it was really me, and then I drop it, and it's really Br'aad.
One of the guards rush up and he tries to toss your hands behind your back and shackle you. Do you comply?
Yeah, but I fucking prestidigitate sparks and make the word Br'aad one last time.
I will fully allow it.
Ring, but it's like a sad spark. It's like ring.
It's like a as it comes up. It's a very sad trombone.
Got him.
Alright, so he shackles you, and you are now pushed along and are rendezvoused with the rest of the party, Olgar and Hiltree.
Can I whisper in the charm person's ear, "Find me, baby"?
As the guard grabs you, the one that shackles you, you watch this charm person dissipated from the guy that you charmed. And he kind of waves back around and looks around very confused. His eyes go back to normal.
Okay.
And then you want to go, you're pulled away and you rendezvous with the rest of your party. All of you have now been thrown in. It's not really a cell, but it's a very large stone room with a single iron gate that you guys enter through. There's just a table, 4 stools, and that's it in the room. They toss you in there and they shut the gate behind you. They unshackle you as well, though.
Is there like a seat around somewhere?
There's four stools.
Alright, I'm gonna sit on a stool and just say, well, that sucked.
As the guard shuts the gate and it locks behind you guys, he goes, "You ought to wait here, and someone will be down to question you later." And then he turns around and begins to walk away.
And we would have gotten away with it too.
I don't know what we exactly were trying to get away with even. I mean, we were just doing our jobs.
After he turns around, I flick him off.
So,
Boys, I gotta take the L on that one.
Yeah, I think you do.
So wait a minute. I wait and I see if is the guard gone? Like, is he out of the area?
Yes. At this point, Hiltree starts
Okay.
screaming again and running around in a circle.
Hiltree, shh.
I don't think that's helping too much.
Stop.
I grab him on the shoulders and give him a little slap across the face. It's okay.
Right, yeah.
So, Do we break out now or later?
Well, if we break out now, where are we even gonna go? They've already taken
I don't
Jaquan.
know.
Taxi,
That's a
I don't
good
even know where
question.
Taxi is.
I mean, yeah, I don't know either, honestly. Where the fuck did Taxi go?
At this point,
wait,
Olgar
where
goes.
is it?
Olgar puts his hand up. He goes, "I think it's best we just accept defeat, lads. We don't want to cause any more trouble."
I don't know. I'm kind of holding out hope that maybe Tristan will help us, you know, because I mean he kind of put us up to this.
We can try. I mean, we know Jaquan. He's guilty. He's guilty of his
Yeah.
political crimes. The king doesn't know that, but if we try, maybe we can. I don't know. A reason? Yeah, we could. If we find proof, something.
What proof is gonna convince the king that Jaquan, one of his right-hand men, is less
I don't
trustworthy
know.
than us?
That I don't know. I didn't see this happening.
I don't think anybody did. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down to. I mean, it's not so bad in here. I'm down to kick it back for a little bit.
The second they start torturing us, though, I'm escaping. Just
Yeah, I'm not super
Full
into that
disclosure.
either.
They won't torture me.
At this point, Taxi, what are you doing?
Oh, this is all in my head, because I'm still a cat. How long has it been since they left?
Probably been about 12, 13 minutes.
I'm still a cat. So I am just pacing back and forth in my cat form, and in my head, I'm like, oh no. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I'm alone. I'm alone. Oh no. Fuck. Oh god. Why? Why is this on me? Where do I go from here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 And then I'm gonna climb onto the ceiling as a cat and keep pacing on the ceiling, but like climbing.
I don't feel like that's a thing cats can do, at least not the ones I've seen, but absolutely.
The cat is just on the ceiling. Wait, no.
Let's see what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, I was processing. I was like, fucking cat
Hang
Spider-Man.
on.
What the hell?
Can my cat fit in the slit that Mountain opened?
Yes.
All right, that's where Taxi goes. Up into the attic, and he'll be. I'm gonna.
It's full of hay. It's stuffed with hay.
Okay, so he can't even.
I mean, you could try climbing. Yeah, I mean, it'd be like finding a needle in a haystack, but it's just a giant fucking haystack. You'd be squeezing through hay if you want to, but
Okay, no. So what I do is I jump up there, I look in there, I go, no, not in there. There's nothing in there. It's just there's got to be something around here that I can. Oh god. And then I'm gonna lay down and just start to fucking meditate.
As a
meditate.
cat?
As a cat.
As a cat,
Yeah,
I'm
as a
gonna.
cat, he
I'm going
meditates.
to.
I'm down.
I'm gonna sit there and like just try to think, but if it's all right with you, can I take a short rest here and just freak
Yeah,
out
go
for
for
a
it.
second?
Yep. That's cool.
Okay.
Then we're gonna move back to the party. You guys sit there for probably about. It feels like about an hour or so.
So
Yeah,
are we
before you get-
kicking it for that short
Mhm.
rest too? That's sort of what I was
Yeah.
going for.
Yeah, you
Short
guys
rest
can short rest if you'd like. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and on that note, I'd like to like examine the room and see potential escape routes besides
The
the
room
front door.
is underground. It's where the cells were, where the Kenku was originally taken. Iron bucket.
Mhm.
It's just a large holding cell. There is no windows. There is no other. There's just a single large spiked iron gate that slams down into this large room with just the table and the 4 stools, and that's it.
So wait, if say a rat were to crawl through, would he be able to get out the door that leads to this dungeon? If a rat
It would
were
be
to,
a
like,
bit of a
crawl down?
squeeze, but you possibly could squeeze your rat body through some the slits in the iron gate. Yes.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Anyway, yeah, chill.
Um,
Y'all short rest.
While we're sitting there, I just want to look over to Velrissa and say, seems like we're going to be here for a while. Would you mind healing me?
Look at Mountain. Yeah, I wasn't quite expecting to be in the first place, you know? But I then cure wounds on
Otree's just
Mountain.
in the corner. He's basically balled up into his jacket, so like his knees are tucked in. You can't even see them through the large jacket. And he's just cradling back and forth in the corner, just breathing very heavily.
I don't understand. It was the perfect plan.
What
Yeah.
was your plan? You just
It was perfect. You don't understand.
We're in jail. We're in jail.
I don't
think it really worked too well.
Healed mountain for 6.
Gee, thanks. That helps. All right. Do we even know why we're in here? Is it just because we've kidnapped Jaqua?
Pretty
They
sure.
didn't know that was Jaqua. So I mean, I don't know what the deal is. I'm pretty sure it's because we had a man hogtied, knocked out, and we were throwing him in the shed beside the barracks.
Well, the king hired us to find Brendan. This is how we find Brendan.
Yes, I'm not exactly sure how this helps the king in this situation, but we're in this situation now, so I mean, worst case scenario, we escape. I mean, I go into my mouth and I pull out a lockpick. I've got a lockpick.
Put that back
Probably
in
get us
there.
out of here.
Yeah, just
throw
pop
back
that,
in there.
Pop that back in there. Well,
Yeah, no,
we
no.
can't look at this situation.
Those
for
look
what we want
tasty.
it to
Can
be.
I have
We need to
one?
look at it for what it is.
I only have one.
Oh man.
I'm assuming they took all our equipment.
Yeah,
so
they stripped you of your weapons. You still have your armor. But they stripped you of your weapons and most of your gear.
Gotcha. Whew. This is not how I expected today going.
Nope.
I think the one thing we have to do is get a word in with the king.
I feel like we might get a chance at that. Who knows? I mean, let's just see what they say when they come here, I guess.
Yeah, let's
You know,
see. I mean,
it's-
let's see first of all why we're here.
But if we speak
Yeah.
to the king on his terms,
Well, I mean,
it might not
At
work
this
out
point-
well for us.
they've figured out that that clown was Jaqua.
Yes.
So that's kind of an issue for us. We're kind of in deep here now.
I think what we-
Especially on both sides, honestly. The king probably hates us, and also Brendan's gonna find out through the grapevine. He's gonna be like, those guys are stepping on my feet again. Haha.
yes,
I'm
Sylvan, I know there's
Those
a lot
darn
of opposition
people.
against
I'm
us,
gonna
but
boil Br'aad alive. Haha.
Oh man.
do you think
Wait,
there's a
hang
way
on.
we can speak to the king?
Wait, run it back.
Oh yeah. He
What?
said if we stepped on his feet again, that he was gonna boil you alive in front of me. And
Why boil
that's-
though?
I don't know. Maybe because it really hurts.
Oh.
Because
Guys.
it really hurts.
We need to come up with a plan. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Well, again, I can break us out of here, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to like.
But how do we slip past the guards or anything? We just need... Sylvan, could you change into that rat thing and maybe try and find the king alone in some way? I don't know. I just...
That is
That doesn't
a
seem like a very well.
scary concept.
You know,
Well,
knowing,
don't have a
knowing
lot of
lot,
options.
knowing a lot about good ideas, that doesn't really sound like one.
Yeah, your great idea of running out dressed like a devil.
It was so devil.
Hey, wait a minute. He wasn't dressed like Velrissa. Whoa!
You know what I mean.
Excuse
Whoa!
me?
Whoa! Whoa!
What the fuck?
Silnan, whoa there.
I'm sorry. I saw the opportunity and I had to.
Yeah, well, your ears are stupid.
Fuck you, got him.
Whoa!
Fred,
You have
hate
my
to break it to
ears.
you.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
You do have the same ears.
Hey.
Listen, I'm not racist. I swear.
As you guys are in the middle of this debacle, you hear someone clear their throat at your cell gate. As you look over, you see Tristan standing there with his hands behind his back.
Oh, hey, Tristan.
What
How's it going?
brings
You
you,
here to bail
what
us
brings
out?
you here?
Well, I see, things got interesting while I was gone.
Yeah, no, he didn't really take kindly
A little bit.
to anything.
Where's Jaqua?
Well, we had him, and then they found him, and then they took them. So,
Not good, not good.
yeah, no, not at all.
Not great.
Right. Okay, listen. I hope you get out of here. The king trusts me. He
Thanks.
trusts my word.
Yeah,
I know.
actually,
For some odd reason, I trust all you. I believe Jaqua is guilty.
For narrative purposes.
I'll see what I can find, dirt, and we can prove your innocence and get him in here instead.
Hey, are you by chance any good at framing people? Is this like something you're good at?
I know a lot
Kind
about
of.
people. I can see what I can do. Most
Okay.
importantly, I can dig up dirt. I'll find something. He's had to have slipped up somewhere. No one's perfect.
So, like, should we just hang around here for a while? Like, I mean,
Well, you
I
have a
can break
trial.
out.
They're setting up trial for you
Oh.
right now. That's the problem.
Oh no.
Oh wait, is it gonna be just trial and instant Are they gonna kill us?
Like
Are we
trial,
dead?
like
I don't
jump
know.
through some
I
hoops
don't.
and shit?
I'm talking to them. I'll find out. We'll get you out of here. If I can't find dirt on Jaqua, if I can get them to at least give you time, you need to find out a plan to escape.
Okay, well, I know how to get. I've got something at least, hopefully. So I mean, we'll see.
From the bottom of my big, enormous heart, thank you, Trisket.
He looks at you, ignores what you just said, and then he pulls out of his pocket. He looks over towards you, Stone, and he goes, "You'll need this." And he rolls something in your direction underneath the gate.
I pick it up and examine it.
It's a smoke bomb.
Oh, nice. Hey, speaking of smoke bombs, Hiltree, I don't suppose you have that spider thing?
No.
Did Taxi ever give it back? I don't think he did.
No. He was going to at the beginning of the session when he's like, wait, I have something to give you. And then we were like, no, we gotta go.
Yeah, fucked yourself.
Nice.
You could have given it to me at any time. There's 100 more opportunities to do it.
No, don't have it.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, this'll be helpful. And
it's the best I can give you right now.
If you find Taxi, we don't know where he is or anything, so I mean...
Your cat friend's not with you.
No, he's outside.
He escaped?
No, he's obviously
out?
right there.
Yeah, there he is.
Right over there.
Wait at the corner. But yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure he has a tool that could really aid us in this situation. If you could somehow get that to us, that would be...
I'll look for him.
Or just
Me
him,
and can see
really.
what we can do.
That
We'll
works
get you.
too.
Yeah, honestly, if we can get him in this cell with us, that would also be much appreciated.
Well, hang on.
I'll go talk to him. We'll
man,
see what we can do. We'll get you
Okay.
out of here, alright? Hopefully. Also, as for your Kenku friend, he's not here anymore. But,
I look around.
Wait, you saying
Duh.
you killed him?
dead.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fair.
But I got some really, really good information. So that's something that can wait, though, until you're out of these walls.
Now, this is important. Should we escape somehow, if we need to?
Not
that
yet.
is?
We should wait to see what I can get from the king, or at least get for you.
Yes, but if it is urgent and we
If I
need
can-
to escape at that very instant, where should we meet you?
I don't know. I'm new to this place. Is there somewhere we can meet? In
How
the
about
town?
that same tavern that we met? That's actually really close to.
That's
There's
literally
a factory
right outside.
down by the docks. But that
Docks.
also works. I mean, whichever. I don't know, man. I'm not good at plans.
We'll meet at the docks. Docks, alright?
Dock, okay.
Alright, I gotta go now. I'll see what I can do. And then he kind of taps the iron bar a few times and he turns and he darts down the corridor.
He's not gonna help at all.
I've got a feeling we're gonna get executed.
You guys ever been to jail before?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, it didn't really go well for me last time.
I don't know.
What about you, Vel? Is this a first?
Of course it's a first. Do I look like someone who's been to jail?
Well, you do now.
Oh,
You do well.
Oh.
Something's changed.
I guess you do have a point. But I'm not really sure why we're here.
Sylvan, you
Wait.
know our typical fun jail activities.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
yeah, of course.
Wonder if we can bust any out.
This is where I picked up on the ancient art of throwing rocks at walls.
At this point, Hilltree sits up and he goes,
Wait. Br'aad,
Yes.
what's that piece of paper hanging out your trousers?
Oh, this.
as you pull it out, it is the scroll of pedigree.
Yeah, I
Jaquan.
remember. I thought they took that, to be honest.
They did not take that from you. They didn't take. They took tools. They didn't take any sort of parchments from you.
Hiltree, this is a novel I've been working on. I call it.
No, wait, shut. Shut the fuck up. That's from Jaqua, ain't it?
Yes.
If that proves who he
doesn't
is,
have it
he doesn't
anymore.
have it,
Nope.
why can't you just become him? You have the proof.
You know, I thought about that for a bit, but he was still around, and I felt like he would out Jaqua me.
But you've got the paper. The paper means everything.
The proof is in the paper.
God damn, that's really deep, Hilltree, damn.
The truth is inside.
Well, how do we get Br'aad out of here?
I'm not sure. Brain hurty. Too much think.
Yeah, you've done a lot of thinking today.
I think that's the most I've heard you speak.
Well, okay, let's keep that on the back burner.
Yeah, let's keep that in our
That's
back
not
pocket.
that's not a bad plan. Let's literally keep that in my back pocket right here. And let's wait and see what they have to say to us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know if sticking around is the best option, but it really looks like our only option at this point.
I mean, we could just escape, but I think we should at least give Tristan a chance. You know?
I agree.
Yeah. No reason to give the king any reason
additional grief?
Yeah, additional reason to not trust us. And I still want my dog.
On the bright side, I mean, the king, he at least trusts you guys a bit, right? I mean, you're in a contract with him.
Kinda.
If you think about it.
Yeah,
maybe we can talk him out of it. Maybe. This is rough. It really is. I'm not sure how we could possibly pin any sort of blame on Jaqua. I'm sure he covers his footsteps very well.
What if we kill the king and then Br'aad becomes the king?
What the fuck?
I think that is an awful idea.
I don't know. I'm just fucking spitballing here.
If all else fails, I guess we could escape. I'm not too keen on doing something like that. I mean, the law's the law, lad. But if we're wrongly accused, there's not much we can do.
I mean, are we necessarily not wrongly accused here, or like?
What are we even accused of?
I don't know. Kidnapping? I don't know. I guess we have to wait to find out.
Good point. Actually, you're pretty guilty. I'm not.
To be fair, me, Vel, and Olgard did nothing. Had nothing to do with that. We just kind of walked in, and I literally kept my distance as far as I could.
I had no idea you were even kidnapping the lad. I wouldn't have suggested that. It's kind of crazy.
I mean, that's what we were told to do. I mean,
definitely wouldn't.
Do you always do everything you said? I mean,
yeah.
Gotta think for yourself every once in a while. Somebody should have thought that was a bad idea.
Well, I mean,
the man's a noble. I mean, he's up there, up there.
I mean, you know, I don't question it.
Yeah, but he stabbed my boy.
Yeah, he got me kidnapped, so we returned the favor, right? It's eye for an eye, pinky finger for a pinky finger type deal. You know what I'm saying?
The difference here, lad, is that he has a lot more power than you do. I mean,
I'm pretty powerful, and I start flexing.
God.
Just stop. Just stop, please.
If all else fails, I can get us out of here. But it's not going to be easy. And it's going to be bloodshed. And I don't want that.
If it comes to that, then it comes to that.
I agree.
Vel, what do you think? Any ideas?
Listen, I think that we stay here and wait for Tristan. I feel like breaking out is only going to cause more problems for us.
I know, but I'm tired of sitting around and waiting for things to happen.
I mean, we've only been here for an hour, Mountain. You really need to slow your roll a bit.
Okay, fine. We'll wait here.
I say we give it a day or so.
A day? Jesus.
Days isn't so bad. The time really passes quick. Wait, what?
I said, who's that?
You asked who Jesus was.
Who the fuck is Jesus?
Understandably.
Oh yeah, I created a new religion. I'm calling it Christianity.
I don't know if we should go here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abort.
And with that, we're going to end the session. All right, thanks you guys for watching. Goodbye. Get out of here. And
that's where we're going to end the session. Thanks, everybody.
In the session, sessions end.
Abort.
Religion's not a part of it. Goodbye.